I have to admit that when you offered a private viewing before the auction, I was expecting, well, something a bit more interesting. Don't get me wrong, it's been a while since I've seen a hybrid like that. Really makes you wonder how it happened. Actually, never mind. I don't want to know. Even we demons have limits. There's depravity, and then there's, well, whatever the hell that was. Yes. Anyway, you seem almost hesitant to allow me to attend with everyone else. If I didn't know better, I might suspect you were worried about how I would react to one of your wares. Have you caught a lesser demon or imp? Offering me a chance to bail them out before putting them up for the market? You should know me better than that by now. The opposite? The hell does that mean? Really? Something special you want to give me a chance to settle on before the bidding opens? You're right. I don't like to share. Well, when you put it that way, I sound like a petulant child. How generous of you. Fine. I'll admit, you have me intrigued. What is this rare creature that you expect to get such a reaction from me? The secrecy alone. A fallen angel? Really? Well, I suppose that it could be interesting if nothing else. This one here? Show me. Wait. That? Oh, that's a good one. You almost had me. All right. God, you are such a showman. Where's the real one? You can't be serious. They don't look like much. Listen, if you pulled a somewhat pretty human off the streets and grafted some wings onto their spine, do me a favor and try to swindle someone else. I've seen that trick before. They're real. You remember how I feel about dishonesty. It's not exactly a sin I'm interested in tolerating. No, if that's the case, where'd you get them? Damn. Look, even if that was true, if they're an angel, for God's sakes, how did your trapper manage to catch them? Broken wings. Ah, I see. Well, that makes it harder to authenticate your story. Let's just say it seems a little convenient. I'm sure you wouldn't lie to me. It's only my hope that you yourself haven't been deceived. Regardless, are there any other damages I should be aware of? Minor injuries. Bumps. Bruises. No? Well, yeah, that. I know it's typical of your most recent acquisitions. Anything else? They can't speak, or they won't speak. Ah, interesting. Well, you know I like a challenge. Still, no further injuries. Are you certain? Ah, there it is. The trapper clipped their wings as well? Just in case. Yeah, I see. Well, I hope that deficiency comes with a fair discount. That's quite the starting bid. And a percentage for a pre-sale auction. Whoa! Damn! Well, if nothing else, that number might be convincing me of their legitimacy. But don't get ahead of yourself, and don't get any ideas. I appreciate the private showing, but I'll need some time to inspect them. If I really am going to empty my wallet on this one, I want to make sure that they'll be worth it. Excellent. Well, there's 30 minutes until the general auction, right? No, that'll be fine. I'll swing back by the office in 10. Actually, let's make that 15 minutes. Perfect. Thank you. So, you're supposed to be my angel, huh? Quite a small, pathetic thing you are, aren't you? You know, I've never actually seen a creature so far from their natural state. You angels are always so high and mighty. Yet, here, shackled in the corner of a little cage, hiding your face, wings useless and dirty, you're just so small and helpless. It's almost fascinating. Look at you, harmless as a dove. Okay, nothing to say to me? Do you plan to spend all our time together silently shaking back there? You know, you may want to consider being more polite. I may very well own you within the next hour. Though, I'm not entirely sure what the auctioneer thinks I would do with you. Funny that he would turn first to your natural enemy. I don't suppose he has a good way to contact the Silver City to see if they'd be willing to grace us with their presence, let alone pay up in good faith. Regardless. If nothing else, I suppose I could buy you for the simple pleasure of tearing you apart. Hell knows he's sold me enough toys throughout the years. You might be fun to play with. Though, it's hard to tell. Maybe you're too broken already. I'll have to get you cleaned up. Perhaps there's a chance you look nice enough to display. I could keep you as a pet. Get a fancy little cage just to show you off. Though we would have to train you not to hide in a corner. You're not going to impress anyone looking like this. A fallen angel. A rare occurrence if your starting bid is any indication. I've heard stories, but I don't really understand what it means to be a fallen for your kind. Won't you explain for me? You know, the auctioneer is not exactly certain you can speak, but I'm sure you understand me. Come now. We can be pleasant about this. Or perhaps not. I see they've clipped your wings. But tell me, little dove, can you still sing? Oh, that got a reaction. Finally willing to look up at me? If I knew all it would take was an obnoxious pet name, I would have started with that. Let's take a look at you. I mean, that glare certainly isn't going to be doing you any favors. Even still. Damn. I'll admit it. You are a lovely creature. I've been told there's nothing more beautiful than an angel's voice. And yet, seeing your face, I don't understand how anything else could hope to compare. Won't you open that pretty mouth for me? Baring your teeth at me. I did not know angels were capable of growling. That was positively adorable, Feathers. Oh. Don't look so incredulous. You know, if you're not going to be polite for me, then a lovely nickname just won't fit. I think Feathers is cute enough. Don't you? I can almost picture it on a collar around that little neck of yours. Ah, so quiet. Is there nothing I can do to coax you to speak with me? Well, I can't lay a finger on you until the auction is complete, and you've been paid for. But you wouldn't want to get off on the wrong foot with your new owner, would you? I promise. I'll be far gentler with your leash if you cooperate with me now. You can press yourself into a corner as hard as you like. Maybe you'll like the sensation of those chains pulled taut. Or the feeling of the cage bars digging into your body. But you aren't getting any further away from me. Stay quiet. Let me read your past. How did you end up here? So, you did all of this to save a child. Using your powers even though you were broken. Getting yourself caught. Trading your life for theirs. Exactly the type of self-righteous foolishness I would expect from your kind. That being said, there's something odd about you, you know? Obviously, you have a distinct supernatural aura, but it's almost as if... Yes, there's a taste in the air about you, a scent of... No, it can't be. So distinct, so obvious. But I wouldn't expect to find it here. And even if I was, it's certainly coming from you. Still, it can't be. Humanity? Still nothing? You do realize that I'm the best bet you have at getting out of this place in one piece, right? I don't expect you to spill all your secrets right off, but I'd at least love some confirmation that I am getting through to you. Well, you're a stubborn one. I'll give you that. Unfortunately for you, that means that you'll be especially fun to play with. It might take some time, but you've already proven it only takes a few slight words to get beneath your skin. Right, Heathers? Dropping the glare, looking away, fists clenched even tighter. All reactions, my darling dove. I think, if nothing else, that's progress. I'd prefer it if you'd cooperate, but you're coming with me, like it or not. I think we can help each other. I think you might be just what I need in order to... Well, it doesn't matter right now. I could be your salvation, or I could be your damnation. The choice is yours. Nothing? Fine then. We're not going anywhere for the next 5 minutes anyway. I'll see you again soon, my dove.